I'm the king of the world!
It's the Guinnasium Report with me, Mr. Guinn.
Just read, darn it.
Little Joker here, and welcome to Computer Corner. Mr. Guinn has invited you to submit brief video book reviews, book talks, and book commercials to be used in the Guinnasium Report. Now to do this, you don't have to have fancy equipment, so to prove it, this episode of Computer Corner is being filmed and edited on my phone. Each cut, transition, and effect is courtesy of an app. Now, it may take you some time to learn how to use the app, but it can be done. One thing you do need to be aware of is to shoot your video so you look your best. Now, I'm fortunate because both of my profiles are a work of art. Your greatest challenge may be what exact book you want to read and review to get your face on the Guinnasium Report. As you can see as I look over this grand vista, there is a plethora of titles to choose from, and our Gwintastic potentate has genrefied it to make it easier for you to choose. So, read a book, get out your phone or tablet, shoot some video, and show the world how smart you are. This is Little Joker and Computer Corner, and I'm out of here.
Hey, cameraman, I'm over here already. How about a wee bit of respect for a man over here? Well, greetings to you lads and lassies. S.T. McStickman here, and I'm going to tell you about the newly improved graphics section in the Guinnasium. For one, it's been moved, and you can find it in the fiction side of the library. It contains an awful lot of titles that are more than your cartoons. Forget about that mangy Garfield. I'm talking real literature, like Shakespeare and Charles Dickens. Look at this. There's science books. There's technology books. There's biographies. There's history. There's myths and legends. And every one of these books start with the same 3 letters for the call number. G-R-A. By jeans, there are more types of books than you can shake a stick at. Now I'm going to be going out on a limb here, but you need to leave the old typical books behind and branch out to something a bit new. S.T. McStickman wouldn't lead you astray, I would not. So check out something new. I'm rooting for you. Now off with you.
Thank you, Mr. McIckman. As we recognize St. Andrew's Day, a very important holiday in Scotland, St. Andrew being the patron saint of Scotland, which also explains what I'm doing wearing this very attractive kilt. Another way, Swainston celebrates diversity, so be sure and check out the Swainston Celebrates Diversity page on the library website. Greetings and good morning, Swainstonians. Today is a big day here, as well as being St. Andrew's Day. I can finally make the big announcement that I've been promising to make the last few weeks. Now, I know some of you think I have been skirting the issue, but
It's not a skirt, it's a kilt. They're different.
But I really haven't. I just didn't have permission to discuss it, and now I do. So now I will finally address the good news.
For the love of haggis, it's not a dress either. It's a garment traditionally worn by men as part of the Scottish Highland. Look it up. It's not a dress. It's a kilt. Now get on with it.
Thank you, Mr. McIckman, in explaining that. I will go on. James Patterson is a writer or co-writer of many books. Some of our most popular titles here in the Guinnasium have been written by James Patterson or co-written by him, such as the Maximum Ride series in science fiction, He's written the middle school series that is in humor, also the iFunny series in humor. He's written Witches and Wizards, which is in supernatural. Well, Mr. Patterson, a very successful writer, along with the Scholastic Reading Club, they put together this grant for school libraries. And they give it out to different school libraries all across the nation. Well, the Guinnasium this year was one of those libraries that will be receiving a grant. The Guinnasium will receive $8,500 from James Patterson and Scholastic Reading Club this year to help improve the school library. What do we say about that? So, I know for a fact we're going to be getting another collaboration station, but in addition to that, there will be many other additions, exciting additions coming to the Guinnasium. So keep visiting the school library in the months ahead and find out what those new additions will be. And while you're at it, come to the Guinnasium and check out one of these James Patterson books and read for yourself. I mean, that would be one way to tell him thank you for supporting the Guinnasium. Well, I guess that's it for this week's Guinnasium Report. We'll just call that a wrap.
It's not a skirt, it's not a dress, it's not a wrap, it's a kilt, a garment worn by men as part of... Oh, never mind. Just read, Arnie. Just read.